First, our top story. 10 to 15 minutes. That's all it took for a powerful storm to tear apart homes and businesses in the town of Burke.
The late-night storm brought 100-mile-an-hour winds and an EF1 tornado that touched down near the fire station in the center of town, blowing out windows and ripping down walls.
Town leaders are asking people to stay out of Burke while the people who live there assess the damage. And there's a lot to clean up, and debris stretches from one end of town to the other. KELOLAND News spoke with the mayor and with the fire department about what the storm has left behind and how people in the community are already looking ahead. A tornado tore through town hard and fast. For everyone who calls Burke home, coming to terms with the fact this is their town today is a slow and painful process.
It was somewhat of a shock. It's also disheartening. It's there's a lot of damage. There's a lot of psychological damage and plus structural damage.
The storm covered a nearly 4-mile path and trapped 2 people under a garage when it collapsed on them. The Burke Volunteer Fire Department information officer says the 2 have minor injuries, but should be okay.
We did a house-to-house search twice last night to make sure everybody was okay, everybody was accounted for.
Right now, crews are trying to reopen streets and alleys, as well as restore electricity to everyone.
Yeah, it's tough. It gets pretty emotional, and it's going to be a lot of cleanup, and it's a good community, and they pretty much take care of each other here.
Travis, you got a little work to do there.
We're trying to get things going, and it takes a lot of time and takes a lot of effort. We've got a lot of very good volunteers.
For everyone who calls Burke home, it's tough to see where you live, scattered throughout town. Today is a slow and painful process, but Glover says tomorrow will be better.
Our community is strong. It's pulled together in the past. It always does.
Glover says there's a plan to help people who can't stay in their homes if the damage is that severe and somebody needs a place to stay. The town is sending them to stay at the hospital. Burke leaders want to thank neighboring volunteer fire departments who are helping out.
I think in the middle of the night, this storm came